So what is resistance, and how does resistance obstruct your desire, obstruct your flow, obstruct what you want? What is this resistance, and how we might be unconsciously doing it without even us knowing? Hey guys, welcome to the Awakened Reality, and you are with Krishwan. And today I'm going to be talking about what is resistance and how this resistance is preventing us to get to our desires, knowingly or unknowingly. How is this resistance blocking us from what we want, from what we desire, from the flow of the things coming into our life? What is this resistance? And you'll hear a lot of people talk about, yeah, there's resistance against the flow, you're creating resistance. But you might ask, Chris, how am I creating? What is this resistance? Resistance is simply nothing but it's a belief system or a thought process that is created that unknowingly or knowingly, many a times unknowingly, blocks what you want to create. It's an obstructing belief system. It's a contradictory belief system. Let's say you want a lot of money, but you think money is not good, or you don't deserve money, but you want a lot of money. That's your desire. But you think money is not good, you don't deserve money, if you get free money, that's not nice. You want something, you want the money, but you're creating a belief. You have created a belief system, or a belief system has been created in you from the past, from somebody saying, from the society saying, somebody saying that money is not good, that it should not come into your life, or you don't deserve it, or other people deserve it more than you do. So these are all resistance. This is what is resistance. And resistance is caused a lot of times due to belief systems that we have taken up from maybe our parents, our society, our traditions, our cultures, from people who have used that belief system in their life unknowingly, or it's prevented them unknowingly, and they're just sharing their opinions with you. Ideally, you can create reality the way you want it to. You can literally go with a belief system and stick with that belief system and slowly practice that belief system, and that belief system will become true. This can be good for some good belief system. This can be true for some bad belief system. A belief system that isn't, not bad I would say, a belief system that doesn't benefit you. So this is the resistance. Pretty much this is the resistance. Resistance are these thoughts and these negative belief systems and these limiting beliefs that we have had a lot of times in our life. A lot of us have, as mankind, have this resisting belief system, and this resisting belief system prevents us from getting what we want. Now let's go to how this happens. Okay, so now you know this is what resistance is. Resistance is like a thought or a negative belief system, not physical. It's coming from your mind. The thought or the negative belief system is the resistance. So now this resistance can be overcome by just practicing the contradictory belief system, or the belief system that is benefiting you. And a lot of times the body is not used to the fact that that belief system that is benefiting you might be true, because you have been practicing it for so long. It's become a habit, and that habit is just constantly playing itself out through the subconscious mind, creating that belief system, and that belief system is creating the reality in front of you. So a lot of times it could just be a subconscious thing that is naturally happening, and but not benefiting you. It's a habit. And the way to break that habit is to know that you are. First is to be aware of the habit. Slowly make moves to break it. Slowly make moves to talk to yourself, or make yourself understand that, hey, this is what the truth is, and this has been a habit, and I've been practicing this, so have so many other people in this world been practicing this, and yes, it's not benefited them, it's not benefited me. So let's change it and let's practice a new belief system. And to start off, you can start off small. You can start off cutting off the resistance from small things, like, oh, I won't get a coffee today for free. Let's make it, I will get a coffee today for free. And that is possible. And just taking that belief system, believing it, and letting it go, and see it happen in real life. Really, you really get the coffee, and then now you're like understanding that, hey, that is the resistance, and so this resistance can be overcome by thinking the opposite of it, the benefiting factor of it for you, and hence this resistance thing can be overcome. And so when you cut out your resistance, when you know that your body or your mind has been trained a certain way, or has been behaving a certain way, or through habits has formed a particular belief system, and you realize those things that are limiting you, and you switch out the belief systems to the opposite ones, or the ones that are benefiting you, then you are cutting out the resistance to the flow. And the more you start trusting, and the more you get into this, the more you start practicing how to figure out what resistance is in the path of what you want, and you start eliminating those resistances, that resistance, or those limiting beliefs, you convert it into positive ones, beliefs that are helping you, then it just comes to the further understanding that you are creating reality, and it all becomes a lot simpler as you go, you know. So that is what resistance is, and really how to how to repair this resistance and make it something that is actually benefiting you. How this actually works, how the resistance actually works, is that when you're desiring something, you are trying to go to a particular energy level, you are trying to be in that particular energy level. But when resistance and negative thoughts and doubts and fear, anxiety, whatever, all these are forms of resistance, when they come in that path, they are literally energies that are not matching with the energy that you desire. They are not matching with the energy that you desire, but they are on the opposite end, away from the desire that you want. Let's say you want to be a singer, or you want to be a TV show host, or whatever. So you have this desire, that's where you want to be. But then you have resistance, that's like self-doubt and fear of the unknown, what's gonna happen, blah blah blah. That's because you don't trust, and or anxiety, or whatever it be, negative thoughts. So these things, when you're thinking of this self-doubt, negative thought, when you're thinking of fear, anxiety, this thing, they protrude negative thoughts. When you're doubtful, you're doubting your desire. You're doubting to be in that particular. You're doubting that you can get there. You can be the TV show host or the singer. And when you're doubting it, it's creating a negative belief system by itself. The core nature of it is like a negative belief system. And so when you're putting out that energy from your head into the universe, the universe is like, what, you wanted this desire and now you want this, okay, I don't get it, but here. So it's bringing something in the opposition of what you desire. It's bringing something, because whatever you're thinking, whatever you're believing is coming out, and that's what is playing out into your reality. So if you're desiring to be a TV show host or a singer, and you're having these negative doubts or self-belief systems and these thoughts creeping into your mind that this might not happen, that might not happen, there's more probability that it won't happen, because that's like an obstruction to the desire, and that is the resistance. That is how it works. It works purely based on energy, purely based on what You're creating your reality through your mind and what you are and who you are and your belief systems. And if those belief systems are negative, you're gonna get missed opportunities, like, oh, the desire is right there, but there's a resistance, there's a blockage here, and you feel like you have an interview to go to, you go to the interview and it doesn't work, or you have a particular job role to take, or you have a particular thing to take that you desire, but it might not work because of the negative resistance, or unless you fix that negative resistance, then it works. So it's purely based on energy. If you're throwing energy in one direction and if something is opposing that energy, then there's a problem, and that's the problem you need to fix. You need to take out the opposing obstacle. That's the negative limiting belief system, the resistance. So that's about it. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification, and if you'd like to book a session with me, hit me up. Hit me up through social media, talk to me, and I can help you with your problem, your situation, overcoming things, whatever, you know. So that's about it. Bye.